here we go with this Gangsta clown. It's very simple. I'm starting with a very smoky eye. Just do your eye how you would regularly do it. I don't really go too much into detail on how I do that, but just the basic brown, light brown to medium brown to dark brown to black. You will see it here. Yeah, nothing fancy, just your regular smoky eye. Blend, 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 blend. See now right there I'm adding the black. And now you have that brown base to blend into. That's what a lot of people don't know when they're doing a smoky eye. They just go with the black and then try to blend. But I find it easier doing the browns and then going in with the black, blending it into the brown, if that makes any sense. But it doesn't have to be brown. It can be any other color that you want. It just has to be lighter than the color that you're going to be smoking out. A lot of blending, as you can tell. More blending. Blending is my cardio, basically. Oh my god. I'm going into town with that. Alright, so I think now I'm gonna do something different, hopefully. Yep, I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and can I just say I really dislike doing my eyebrows. I don't know why. Oh my god, Jamie in the background. I don't know why I don't like doing my eyebrows. I don't know. I guess I never get them to the shape that I like, but whatevs. I make it work. And I am adding some concealer, and my nose was itchy, apparently. Adding some concealer under the brow to just kind of clean it up, and then I go in with some shadow. Now I am working on the under eye. So basically what I like to do here is just start the same way that I did with my lids. I start with brown first, and then some black, and then back with some brown to smoke it out. And there we go, blend it out. Blend, blend, blend. And for this look, I didn't really do much with the skin. I just, as you can see, I just added a bunch of concealer to my face to just lighten up my face. Since I'm going to be a clown, I want to be more on the light side. So just concealed under eyes. I'm pretty sure I'm going to add some concealer on my nose, forehead, and chin. Yes, there we go. So it's very simple. I didn't do anything crazy to the face, but you can definitely do your regular foundation, concealer, and all of that. That just doesn't mean that you don't have to do that. I am contouring now. I'm going lower than usual. I don't know why I did that, but yeah, I did. Oh, I think I did that because I'm going to add the lines under my eyes, and I just wanted a little bit more space under my eyes. And I'm going with a black shadow, and the same one that I used on my eyes, and I'm going to try to define my contour a little bit more, just so I can kind of go with the whole look. And I'm taking that into the forehead. basically just the same way that you would contour your face on a regular basis. It's the same way that you would do it. You would just add some black and a lot more powder. Contour in the nose. I don't usually do it this much. I just figured I would do it for the makeup look. Blend, blend, blend. You don't want any harsh lines on the nose either. Now I'm getting started on the lines, and I figured that it was easier to draw a small triangle and then draw a line into the triangle and then kind of build the black, so little by little, because you don't want to get this big triangle and then for it to be messed up. Jamie checking in on me. Yeah, so I figured it would be easier to do it that way. And if you make a mistake, which I'm pretty sure I did, you can just use concealer and conceal it and then, you know, go over it again with the black. And or what you can do is grab a sponge and just kind of wipe out the mistake that you made, and then, you know, go over with some concealer and then some more black. There's always ways around it to fix your mistakes. Yeah, I totally messed it up at the end right there. So see, there you go with a little bit of concealer. It's basically like an eraser. Only if I could conceal my mistakes in real life. Just kidding. Man, that looks so much better. Now I'm setting that black, I think I used black gel liner for this, so I'm setting it with some black eyeshadow. And because it's going to be easier to blend the other colors that I'm adding now once you add the shadow in there. I'm adding a really brown, I would say it was like a burgundy color on the sides of the triangle, only at the top. And I am blending that out. So I'm first adding the color on the sides, and then I'm blending out with black. If that makes any sense. As you can see it right there. I think I'm going to do it on the other eye too. And then on top I'm going with the black gel liner just to define the line, because it kind of got lost a little bit in there. But see, you just put the shadow on the sides. Just like that. I think I added a little bit too much in there, but what else? And then you grab a blending brush with a little bit of brown, and then you blend. Blend, 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 blend. Blending is key. And there is the black. Blend with black, blend, blend, and add in the lines because it disappeared again. Cool. Let's see what's next. Oh, my little dots are next. So another example on how you can mess up, I did one higher than the other one, but I made them a little bit bigger, and it came out looking, I think, close to one another. Now I'm getting started on the mouth. So this is very easy. I tell everybody and nobody believes me, but It's just liquid latex and tissue paper. In this case, I cut the tissue paper in triangles kind of to make it look like my own mouth, just a little bit bigger. And I'm adding a layer of liquid latex, then a tissue, then another layer of liquid latex. You have to let that dry before you apply another layer. That's why I do one side and then I do another side. Otherwise, it's just going to be a big ball of goo. Yeah, and you just repeat it and repeat it. Now, if I were to do this for an actual Halloween party, I would add more layers than that just so it can look more realistic. But since I was just doing this look to show you guys how to do it, I only did 2 layers. It still looked really nice, but it would look more realistic if you would add more layers to it. And while I let that dry, I'm going to go ahead and do the nose. Now, you can just do a dot. I saw a bunch of looks where girls just did a dot and it looked really, really nice, especially if you blend the outside of the little circle. But I decided to do a skull nose. I don't know why. I love those. So cute. And now that my mouth is dry, I will add some foundation. Adding some shadow, black shadow on my chin, and some black shadow on the jawline. With some powder, just setting that foundation. And the fun part is coming. I think my neck was itchy there. With the pair of scissors, you're just going to cut the sides of the tissue with the liquid latex. It's really easy. You just have to pull and then cut, pull and cut, just so you don't cut your own skin, obviously. But right here I'm adding some, I think I first added a brown cream color and then a red one on top. That's what's gonna make it look like it's a fresh cut. You want to add some black really close to the edges of the cut, and then I added a little bit more red. Now with the sponge, I go around the mouth to kind of make it look bruised and irritated. Do you see how it makes a difference? Now it kind of looks more realistic. I added some red lipstick and I kind of smudged, I don't know if that's how you say it, but smudged it out on the side to make it look more crazy. And with the brush, I shaded a little bit more and started blending a little bit of that black shadow into just the corners of my mouth. Again, more blending. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend. And now I'm adding the blood. Blood, 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 blood. And this is the final look. I was really happy with the outcome. I did add a little bit of shadow on the lips. I thought that the red was too red, so I added some black in there. And this is the final result. I hope you guys liked it and see you soon.